Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
Welcome back, everybody, to The Preacher Plays. This is Starfield. Oh my goodness, so glad to be
more about what happened to you.
back here.
I'm counting on it. Go.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, so one of the things I learned is, and I'll play with some of this in a little bit. I've been kind of running around. I've tested out keyboard and mouse. I'm back on the controller. I don't know what is best. Down here, one small step. And let's just go how we got there. Hit the right hand. Don't throw up. We hit the right hand menu button. Go down one small step. Is board the ship, and so it kind of tracks your current, your current quest, and you can kind of open that up and see, all the stuff that you have to do in preparation for that. So that's going to be really nice. I like the fact that you can, just kind of see all the things there. I guess this is the thing to do. Now, set course. I kind of want to see what it does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can plan my... Okay. Show me. Why? And it's going to show you on the map where you need to be. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to definitely... Listen, I know we've seen it in the screenshots. There is an ellipsis here on Donra. It's frozen. And this is Nira, Magrith, Pruth, Samati, Dipala, and there is a star station there and a star station here. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, I got stuff. Oh, and there's a moon. Can I land on the moon? It's Grimsey. Oh, my goodness. Hey, we've got a moon? Crete. We're on a moon named Vectera. Oh, that is really, really cool. Okay, and right button is for the surface map. Oh, I get it. Can I zoom in and out on this? Hold to exit, B to return, missions. What happens if you... Oh, so missions just takes you right back to here. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool. Let's exit, I guess. I'm just trying to take in the screen here, all of the information that is available. This is the Ansalon Narian system, because that's Ansalon, and I'll bet you this is Narian? No, it's Tapala. Okay. And so on the left, you get level 1 designation. It's a star station. It's a survey vessel. And it's at 34%? Or am I at 34%? I'm not sure. And I can't do anything with the star. Podius, you can land on the moons? Oh, guys. I'm gonna get totally lost. And I'm good with that. Okay. And it even tells you down at the bottom. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. I am in awe at the possibility to just explore everything. I really and truly am. Let's worry about equipment. And I don't know if I want to stay with the little gun. Physics 11, so that hits really hard. And this is physics 4. Doesn't hit as hard, but it hits a lot faster. I like the rescue axe and the rip shank. That could be handy in a clutch. I'm going to go ahead and leave the cutter on for now. And guys, it's time to board the ship. Vasco is waiting for us. Hi, Vasco.
It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
That's my understanding.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay.
Look at him for just a minute. Look at the, we've got a circular structure that his arms are hanging on. Can I back up a little? Yeah. Oh, that's better. Okay. I have seen, Vasco, where'd you go? I have seen images of Vasco online, of course, and I don't know what the shackle hanging there from your front is for, but definitely has been weather beat. I love it. I love it. bipedal, generally probably not the most...
Captain, Protocol Indigo is
Yes.
in effect.
Uh-huh. Anyhow, bipedal may not be the most efficient form of
Captain,
movement.
I'll guide you as best I can.
That's good. Okay. Guys, let's go into the ship. What's in here? Ooh. Heart Plus. Now, what is... Okay, so if there's credits, I know what's happening. But what's happening with X here? Improves fortitude and pain tolerance. So A is take, left button is inventory. I got a med pack, enhances reasoning and reflexes. Okay. So once again, I'm hitting transfer because I'm trying to figure out, is that just so I can choose what I'm taking? Right stick to inspect, X is take all. So you don't want to overload yourself. I bet you that's why. I'll bet you that's why that's there. Okay. You board by going up. Oh man, I have... I don't want to say I've got chills, but I am super, super pumped for all of this.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Deal. A digipick. I'm not planning on picking a lot of doors. I have been unjustly accused. I'm a good man. And I'm planning on playing this at a Chunks Apple, an apple-flavored Chunks food cube. I kind of want to... Can I just eat it? I don't know. Cooking pot. I kind of want to look at all the things. Okay, so can I just... It restores 5 health. And a grinder. What is in all of these places? You know what? Let me see here. A jump seat. I can sit here. Let's sit for just a minute. Take a load off. And what am I waiting for? I don't want the plate, but can I... there, a bitten sandwich restores 4 health. I'm going to do it. And, I guess if I move so that I can get into... It helps if I hit the right button. Inventory. Now let me see here. New items. Look at that. Sort, name, favorite, drop, inspect. How do I eat it? A? Oh, I guess I ate it. And the apple? Yeah. And the ramen? Yeah, my health went up just a little bit. All right. I can definitely dig it. Argos Extractors Mining Outpost is down there. And, of course, they're trying to get me to go over there. I can lay down in a bed? Surely not in my spacesuit. Sleep for how long? 10:56 local time. 4:37 universal time? Let's sleep till morning. I just want to see what happens. Oh, that's it? I awaken feeling well rested. And I think my health went the rest of the way up. So that is cool. Barrett personal slate. That might be...
the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Okay.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations.
Oh, and it's going to continue to play?
No
Thank you
in short, no
so
fun.
much, developers.
Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving
I
it
almost
back.
bought one of these from the online store. It was $20. Okay, that's kind of expensive. It was $10 shipping. You know what? I'm not paying $30 for one coffee mug. And I'm going to drop that one. Okay. The last thing here is this is the navigation console. And this just does what I was just doing a minute ago. Okay. Oh, set landing target. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I want to do all the things. Can I just please do all of the things? I'll tell you what, let's just progress part of the storyline, and it will probably a hydraulic clamp. Let me see it. Actually, I need one of those in the garage. Anyhow, I do have some automotive work to do today. I have a car that is leaking some power steering fluid, and yeah, we got to try and fix that. Let's see here. What else do we have? Jump seat. I've also got to work on the truck because the truck vacuum hoses are split and it's not running the air conditioner properly yet. You know, I'm hot. A packaged chunks apple. We'll save that. All right, let's sit in the pilot seat and learn how to pilot a ship. I'm a starship captain.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Hold Y to take off. Exit the ship, take off, and get up. Oh my goodness, guys. Just, who among us? Well, I know I'm not the only one, but many of us have just dreamed of flying a spaceship. And my only hope, please, oh please, oh please, oh please, let there be, somewhat realistic space navigation, not flying like a ship in atmosphere. That's what I'm saying. All right. Tap Y. Nope, you got to hold Y. Oh. I love it. For all, into the Starfield. Oh my goodness. There's a bit of float from the navigation.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Okay, let's get some lessons here. One small step. Okay, you're going to use left and right to select a ship system. Use up and down to allocate power. Ooh. Oh, there's just a limited amount of power, so you're going to have to allocate where you want it to go. Boost power to shields. You take power from engines. I get that. That makes sense. Okay. You can skip the ship tutorial by powering up all the systems, including grav drive. Well, since I don't have a clue what I'm doing, let's select. You're selecting the controls on... Look, I know that this is...
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
I will. Hold on. I want to be able to see...
A ship's engine as a sweet spot for better handling during turns.
Gotcha.
Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Okay.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Left stick is boost. Lasers. Okay, we're not doing lasers. I guess I'm going to leave
Let's
lasers.
turn our attention to the shields.
No, not yet.
Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Okay, I can see the little red pulsing shield. Okay. And...
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
No! Press A to target the ship. Hold on, I would like to.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD,
I can't.
Lock in to fire a homing missile.
Okay.
The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
You know what? Keep them going here. I'm just trying to learn the controls, man. I'm still trying to learn the controls.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain.
Yay!
We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Alright. Fly close to shipwrecks and press A to loot them. I will do that, but I am still... Okay, left stick is speed. And I want to be able to slow down. I don't know what the inertia...
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
I'm not ready for this yet. I am not ready for this yet, at all. Ha!
You're done.
Probably, because I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! Your ship's hull integrity is low. If it drops to 0, your ship will explode. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. Press right stick to repair your ship. This consumes ship parts. Okay. Can we just, like, get out of here? I think that would be a really good idea at this point in time. I'm just trying to... Hold on there, dude. Come on.
Grab to the red.
Enemy missiles locked on here, huh? Let's see if I can come up here and... I really didn't intend to have a space fight today, but you know what? I'm not going to walk away from it.
Take him down. Ground drive's out. Getting torn up out here.
Yeah, I'm sure that in the future I will have better things to do. Where's the other one at? I would like to survive this if I can. And the only way I know is to go ahead and face it. Ah!
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop.
Great.
We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete. A perfect staging area for pirates.
Okay. Can open the starship map from there, huh? And I gotta come in here and tap A. Get some ship parts. And Crimson Fleet Ghost. I guess we're seeing there that's the name of the wreckage is a ghost because it's been killed-donated. Alright. Okay, that was... Let's come over here and tap A. Vanadium. How close to the wreckage do I have to get? Alright. Alright. I do have shields again. Is there anything else around me? I'm not seeing anything on the scanner, so... Apparently that's where I'm headed now. Let's take a look here. Hull is at 89%. Certification 60%. Yeah, because I got a lot of stuff to learn. Apparently. Ooh, and you do get third-person view. Okay, so if you tap the left menu button, you do get third-person view of the ship as well. I gotta say I appreciate that, even though I like this a little bit better. I really was just going to spend my time examining this. Apparently my gravity is not turned on. I'm going to go ahead and turn down my shield just a little bit and increase the speed to the engine. And maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. Ballistics. I could turn down ballistics and turn up lasers. Okay, I see. I see. So I'm looking down here at the bottom left-hand corner, and that's what I am working on. So right trigger is lasers, left trigger is the ballistic, and Y is the missile. I have 83 now. Okay, well. Vasco, tell me what we're doing now. I need... not this, this. I do need this. Okay. Set a course. Set a course to Crete A. Yes, we're going to do that. Let's take a look and see. I guess the course is set. Destination, Narian, Crete. Travel, X. Is that going to, like, hyper travel for me? Show me. Alright, spaceship debris, Argos extractors, mining outpost. Wait. Or does that show me? Because I'm like right there? Is that what we're looking at? That's hostile activity. Samadhi. This is where... Wasn't I... No, I was... Okay, the blue is me. That's Victera. And I'm traveling to Crete. Okay, and it's right next door, so... And you can't do anything with a gas giant, right? Temperature, deep freeze. Atmosphere is H2. Is that helium? And, okay. Let's take a look at missions. Travel to Crete. So let's set that course. And, yes. And do it. I could just hit travel, but I kind of want to see what happens if I just try to fly towards it, you know? Let's just see what it's looking like, guys. And my boost is over. Alright. I'm willing to bet if I go back to the map that not much has changed. And yes, I'm still having trouble trying to figure out the map. Not that. I want X to set the course. To Crete. Yeah, if I look over here, if that's me, I haven't traveled hardly at all. So, X. Alright, let's see if pre-selecting a thing with persuasion was the right thing to do. Land at the
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Press menu to open the data menu. From there, you can open the star map. Well, that's... Yeah, we know that. How do I... Without crashing, how do I... how do I land? And I just want to see, is the planetoid, is the moon getting larger in my window? I can appreciate the fact that they've compensated for the vast distances of space by making me go into the menu systems just to simply travel. I get it. I get it. I would like something different. Okay, so what happens if I go in and the star map? The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the planet until the Crete Research Lab map icon is in view, then select the map icon to land there. Okay, we got water, helium. That's okay. Helium, plutonium, lead, iron, argon. I don't know what HNCN is. I'm gonna have to brush out my table of elements. Ag and is that neodymium? I'm afraid I'm not certain. Okay, let's close that and scan with the left button. Oh, guys, that is super cool. So if I'm on the quest for iron, right, then I can just land there. If I'm on a quest for water, then I can land up here. Oh, wow. You know what? Guys, well designed. I supremely appreciate that. There's water on the pole. Oh, that is cool. Set a landing target. That's the Crete research area. I'm kind of tempted to land way out here, but I bet it's a 4-hour walk. So rather than that, let's go ahead and set a landing target there. 0% volcanic. Press X to land. Ship moves slower if its engines are not fully powered. Well, that makes completely good sense. Taking pictures, I'm probably never going to look at.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
All right. Super cool. Okay, so this B is, or we could walk through the ship if we just get up. But if we hit X, gotta press and hold X, we exit the ship. Oh, man. The excitement of landing on a distant place. And I know, okay, I can see the marker in the top right corner, but I just want to look over the edge here. Oh! Let's deal with... Let's grab that. And I'm a little bit tempted to say, let's make this. How do I do that? An empty slot. Yes, it is an empty slot. How do I fill it? I don't know. How come? Okay, there we go. You gotta... This is a Crete Grazer.
Opening fire. Would be wise to search the enemy's remains for valuables.
Ah, I intend to. Antimicrobial vital fluids, copper, and aluminium. Okay. A Crete Grazer. All right. Poor guys are probably going to be the most harvested creatures in the universe. All right. I want to go do this thing. Do I want to... There we go. Neon. All right, what's up with this plant thing? Is that a berry? I don't... A dust root. Okay. All right, we'll just harvest that. And, there's a Crete stalker over there. Okay, we probably should take care of it. Where's it at? Let's harvest the dust root while we're at it. And then we got to go do Come on. There we go. Where is the stalker? Let's run up to the hill. That's a gazer. There's a bunch of gazers. They're probably completely harmless. Alright. Well. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Geothermal vent? Can we harvest anything from it? Oh, extreme heat, gas vent. Let's not sizzle inside of our spacesuit. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's got to be a way. Oh, yeah. There is something to harvest here. So let me switch. Okay, how do I switch things to my slots? Let's go into the menu, inventory. Let's go in here and cutter. Now, compare to equipped, inspect, sort, favorite it. Okay, select a quick slot. Using what? The arrows aren't doing anything. Ah, using the D-pad. Okay, and then that means, okay, this, I can get behind this. I can definitely get behind this. Okay. So now, I've just got the cutter. Okay. I can definitely get behind this. Okay, Vasco, we got work to do, and it's going in this direction. Unfortunately, if we're going to progress this at all. Oh man, fun. My goal is simply to enjoy the game, guys, and I am not racing through. This is going to be me going ahead and enjoying all of the random encounters that I can enjoy. I think it's a huge benefit. That's the way I want to play this game. So I hope you can enjoy just the idea of random encounters, looking around, getting overwhelmed, allowing my ADD to really take effect. And I really don't know if I have ADD, but come on, I'm playing like, what, 5 video games at the same time? And yeah, so it really is a symptom of what's going on in my head. And I'm not afraid of it. I embrace it. I allow it to have the effects that it should have. Is this the carcass of one of those guys? That's kind of what it looks like. Oh, little meteorite impact spot, maybe? All right. Now, when I do that, I mean, what's happening to the silver? What's happening? I mean, silver's money, right? That's pretty cool. Is there a way to scan the surface? Oh, wait. And then I saw that little red arrow there on top. It's kind of like letting me know that there is at least some kind of an enemy in front of me, right? Oh, look at the whole bunch of them. They're just kind of walking and bouncing around. They look like fleet. Oh, what are you? What are you? I don't know. I haven't killed one yet. I have to know what it is. A trilobite. Ha! Is there anything on you to harvest? Nutrient. Carapace. All right. We'll just do that. We've all always dreamed of exploring an untamed universe. All right, looks like we're 50 meters on the other side of the ship here. We need to go. So let's go ahead and do it. Can I just walk underneath the ship? Come on. You gotta love it. The coolant escaping. I do love it. This is wait. No, wait. You guys haven't set my pre-landing area. Surface map. I don't need the frontier. I need... Where is the... Is that it? Something unknown. Guys, that's where we're going. Yeah, that's where I'm going. You've not discovered this location yet. Yeah, clearly. Do I try to get there? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Deal with Crimson Fleet Captain. Landing area explored. There's my ship. Set a landing target. How do I get out of here? Okay. Vasco, is it you? Okay. Cool. Well, which direction was that unknown thing? I want to know about the unknown stuff. And so, a Crete Stalker. All right, he's going to be dangerous. Ah!
Enemy damage registered.
Okay. We'll just shoot him. Alien genetic material and fiber tissue. Alright. Well, maybe we shouldn't target those. And let's take a look at the map again. I want to see... I should set course, right? I mean, that's... how do I get... Okay, right button, surface map. I want to set the course over here. How do I do it? Do I fast travel to the ship and then go over there? That seems... not what I want to do. Fast travel to the selected location? Yeah, if you'll let me. Oh. No. Get up. I can appreciate that so much. Stowage. Okay. Let's open to the landing area and see what this looks like. Okay, so this does just give us the opportunity to walk through this ship. Now, which direction, and how do I figure out what direction? Is there an arrow? So I'm going to walk in this direction for a minute, and then look at the map, surface map, and I am like right next to... Alright, I need to go to the left a little bit. So this should be perhaps the unknown area. Let's just see. After a few moments, I'll take a look at the... Yeah, I'm only 80 meters away from the ship, but that's fine. I'm willing to bet these guys are docile enough they won't attack me if I don't attack them. Alright, now let's take a look at the map again. Let's see. Am I kind of moving in that direction? It's on the other side of that hill. It's going to be quite the run. But I, for one, am willing. Yeah, it's going to be like right on the other side of that hill. So I'm going to go ahead and do the irresponsible thing and harvest as I go. I think we're just going to ignore the creek grazers and those things as much as we can. But if I do spy a mineral deposit along the way, so be it. What harm could there possibly be? You guys want to see what's on the other side of that ridge? I do. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and run. I don't think they care. And you can see my stamina is going down, but... Okay, geothermal vent. I mean, we've got the encounter music playing, but does that mean anything? Alright, what do we have now? What are you doing? Okay. Now, I'm probably completely off course. Is there a button to get me straight to the minimap? There probably is, but I haven't seen it yet. No, we're halfway there. We're continuing to travel in the right... Oh, come on. Press and hold B, and I would have an easier time of it. Alright, the stalkers are just going to fight each other. I don't care about them. Let's go ahead and run. We can always fast travel back to the ship. Right? Yeah, these guys don't do anything for me right now. And one of the things, if you squeeze the left trigger, you do slow down in your aim. I did learn that, so that's helpful. It's a little bit less. Oh, gotta go around. Okay. I'm hoping that that's actual money. You know what I mean? I would like for it to be actual money and not just a element you can use for... Well, I mean, everything is going to be useful. Silver and gold, right? Alright. Listen to the wind blowing across the landscape. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to get so lost. Oh! Is that where I'm headed? Let's take a look here. At the surface map. No, the surface map. Right button. Okay, there we go. What do we have here? That's something unknown. This is something unknown. I wish I could mark it. Is there a way to mark it? Can I scan? No. Can I... I want to do that. So, there is something there. In fact, there's quite a few somethings there. I think over this way is where I've been looking. I want to go see that Stonehenge type thing. Silver added. Alright. I need to find a safe way down as well. Intriguingly enough, he's not stumbling down the hill like I was almost sure he would. Okay. I almost desperately need to go back to the map again. I need to make sure. I wish there was a way to set a map marker. Okay, now I'm going to go straight ahead again. Come on. There we go. Oh, is it up there? It looks like it might be up there. Let's just run to the top of the hill, guys. After we stop and get this. Now, who's carrying all this silver, right? That's what I want to know. And iron? Or is it teleporting back to our ship? Because I can tell you, I can only carry so many samples before I have nothing else to keep it together. Alright, let's see what's in here. Alright. This is going to be the ultimate game of distraction for me. I can almost guarantee it. I'm not going to be able to get anything done because distraction. Huh. More of the same. I mean, maybe, right? Where are... Alright. Once again. Oh, gotta go north. And I really don't know what north is. Oh, wait. Down on the map there, that's going towards... I can see the city icon thing on my watch now. Is this some of the other unknown stuff? Alright. Pointed right at the city. Gonna look again, because that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, something unknown and something unknown. So I guess I'm walking straight towards it. And gotta press and hold B if I want to exit. I guess I'm just navigating around this. Curious. Gotta remember to use the compass that they gave me. Should I run over and look at this first, since I'm right next to it? Let's look at this. Take the silver. Come on. Okay. Oh, hey, look at all this silver. I mean, this is a rich area as far as that goes. Okay. And then I should get busy doing some other things, right? Ah. Ah! You know, the aiming is fussy. Alright, what do we got here? Some kind of... and a trash bag sitting by it. I can appreciate that. What's up here? Alright, alright. What's... alkanes and fiber. Alright, I don't know what it is, but, do I want your trash bag? I don't. I don't want your trash bag. Got some iron. And, over here, maybe some power supplies? It looks like it could be a solar panel. No? No? Yeah. All right. There we go. I was trying to jump over it and it wouldn't let me do it. Okay, now we got a decent vantage point to look around at all of the things. I guess we just have to go over there. Let's double check the map one more time before we go to that building. And there is something to the left of me. And I'm curious about it. All right. I don't know if that's it. Yeah, it has to be this. It has to be this. Let's look at the map just to make sure that I'm looking at the right thing. Navigation, yeah, I am. Navigation will get better. Eventually. But it ain't good yet. Alright, we're down here in the valley. We'll go up top and see. Deserted relay station. Alright. What are you? Skill point available. I have no idea. Guys, I have no skills. What are you talking about? What? I want to see. I want to see what's in here. A deserted relay station. Okay. Behold, am I not the great Ozymandias? Alright, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so there's the airlock. We'll go in there in a minute. What else is here? A chair. I could sit down. Nothing there. Alright. It's cycling. And it is going to open. Okay, I didn't know that it was going to. So do I need to close the airlock? Okay. Credits. Take the money. I think we're gonna need this. And how do I sneak? A container lid.
Messing with the fleet?
All right.
Max strike! Reloading!
Come on. I am not doing good. Oh, I am just bad at FPS. Oh, please tell me I saved recently. I don't even know. I don't even know. First death, guys. Oh gosh, I'm just now getting off the ship. Well, that went about as well as I might expect. I think I might go back and try to repeat some of those things on my own or not. I'm going to think about that, but thank you so much for joining me for the first death of the season. Millions more to come. Thank you. I am the Preacher. This is Starfield. I'm having a blast. I'm just exploring, and exploring is exactly what I'm here to do. Thank you for joining me. I will see you the next time.